morning and Assalamu alaikum class 10. Can you hear me, beta? Good morning and Assalamu alaikum class 10. Can you hear me, beta? Kindly reply me. Can you hear me all? Walaikum salam, beta. Okay, okay. Okay, right now we have only 4 students. Let's wait for a few seconds for some other students to join the class and then we are going to start our lecture. Okay, class 10, as you know that the previous week uh, I have shown you your papers and you have seen your papers. I have told you about your mistakes that you people have done, and now in your next exams that will be your prelims. I hope that you will not repeat the same mistakes again. Okay, that was your language class. Okay, but now in virtual classes, we will only do the literature work. But I have decided that in literature, we are going to have a review of all the lessons of the condensed syllabus that has been given to us by the board. So we will make a review of those lessons. And if you remember my previous lectures that we were doing in our those days when the schools were again shut down, we have started the reviews of all the lessons. And if you remember, we did the review of first few lessons like the voice of God, the wise caliph, little things, and I think from a railway carriage already we have done. Okay, so for today's class, the topic that I have decided for the review is your lesson number 8, and it's your dignity of work. Okay, so today we are going to have a review of our lesson number 8, that is dignity of work. I know that you people have already done this lesson, you know all about this lesson, but as I have told you that we are doing revisions, we are doing reviews of these lessons now. So I will try my level best to do all the language work in our in-person classes, in our physical classes, and through virtual classes, inshallah, we will do the review and revision of our literature lesson. But it doesn't mean that we will not make any kind of review or revision of English literature in physical classes. It's up to me. Sometimes I can take any lesson from your book, from your content syllabus, and we can make a review of that lesson. Okay. So I hope there are 7 students right now. I think we should start our lecture. Okay, so today we are going to have our lecture number 71 and date is 19th of February 2021. And again, obviously, this is our English literature lecture. We are going to have a review of our lesson number 8, that is dignity of dignity of work. Lesson number is 8. Name of the lesson is dignity of work, and review we are going to have its review. If you want to open your books with you, you can open page number 28 of your books. This is kind of a saying or quotation. Work honors the gift and talents that God has given to each one of us. So obviously, this lesson is all about the dignity of work. If a question is given to you in your exams, what does dignity of work mean? Yeah, what is the meaning of dignity of work? So what should be the answer? Who is going to give me the answer of this question? What does dignity of work mean? Actually, what is the meaning of dignity of work? Who can give me the answer of this question? Anybody? Hurry up, class 10. I'm waiting for your answers, beta. What does dignity of work mean? Very good. Very good, Daniel. You have given the good answer. Okay. Basically, the dignity of work, you can say, or the dignity of labor. Labor also comes under the meaning of work. Dignity of work means that we should give equal respect to all types of works and jobs. Okay, we should not feel ashamed of anything that if I am a sweeper, if I am a peon, if I am cleaning my house, if I am doing the dishes, so I should feel cross or should be ashamed. No. Dignity of work means give respect and equality to all kinds of work. Okay. We should not be ashamed of any kind of work and we should prefer this to do our work ourselves. Okay, and in this video lesson, the main example of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, has been given in your books, and the companions of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, that they all were like the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. They all used to do their work, not even their own work, even the work of their other people as well, like needy people, like poor, the widows, and who did not have anybody to help them out. Okay, so we can take examples from Holy Prophet, peace be upon his life, and his companions. Okay, so dignity of work means that equal respect and honor should be given to all kinds of jobs and work, and we should not be feel ashamed or cross that we are doing any kind of work like washing, cleaning, or anything else. Okay, let's start reading. It's page number 28 of your book. Akhtar came late from school one day. He was feeling cross and looked untidy. When mother asked him the reason, he did not answer. Okay, so who is the main character of this lesson? Akhtar is the main character of this lesson, and one day he came late from school and he was feeling so angry. Cross means very angry or annoyed. Okay, and he was looking so cross and untidy. When mother asked him the reason, he did not answer. Everybody was surprised to find him. So, as the family sat down at lunch, the children's favorite uncle, Mr. Inayat, came to visit them. Okay, now the next important character of this lesson is Mr. Inayat, who was the uncle of children, and not only uncle, he was the favorite uncle of children. Okay, so there are basically two main characters of this lesson. The first one is Akhtar, and the second one is Mr. Inayat, who is the favorite uncle of children. The children were very happy to see him because he had been to many parts of the world and always told them interesting things, even Akhtar was not cross anymore. Okay, so in the first line, we studied that Akhtar came back from school very late and he was looking so untidy and angry. But when he had seen his favorite uncle Inayat, even he was not feeling cross anymore. Why? Because obviously Mr. Inayat had been to different parts of the country, of the world, and he used to tell different stories regarding all those his visits to the children, and children really enjoyed all those listen while listening all those interesting things about the different parts of the world. That is why he was the favorite uncle of children. Akhtar's sister Ruxana told Uncle Inayat that he had come home unhappy. Uncle Inayat looked at him and asked him what had happened. He said, Uncle, we are having the social service week at school and have to do the work of servants and gardeners. The teacher made me dust the cupboards and desks. Okay, so this was the actual reason of being angry and annoyed. That is why Akhtar was feeling so angry and annoyed, because a social service week was being held in his school, and teacher made him dust the cupboards and dust desks, and he worked like servants and gardeners. This thing has made him so cross and so annoyed. Okay, uh, uncle, is it work that makes you cross? Akhtar, should I not be cross if I am made to work like a servant? Okay, now the question of, yes, the question of Uncle Inayat was that, are you feeling angry or annoyed only because of this reason that you are made to work like servants, that you clean the dustbins and work like a gardener? Had this thing made you cross? Had this thing made you angry? This was the question of Uncle Inayat, Mr. Inayat. Now, what was the reply of Akhtar? Akhtar replied, should I not be cross if I am made to walk like a servant? He said, yes, I should feel cross and angry because I was made like to work like a servant. I am not a servant. This is a job of a servant or a maid, and he or she should do all these things. Why I should do all these things? Uncle, did your teacher do anything himself? Akhtar, oh dear, yes. After we had taken out the desks and chairs, the teacher swept the room and emptied the dustbin. The headmaster cleaned the washroom, which made us all feel ashamed. So it was all the work which had been distributed among them equally. Not only the students, but the teachers and even the principal also participated in this social service week. And he cleaned the washroom and made them all feel ashamed. And they all were feeling so ashamed that their principal, the headmaster, was cleaning the washroom. Acha. Class 10, can you please give me the answer of this question? Oh dear, yes, and mark of exclamation. Can you please tell me the answer that what kind of sentence is this? Basically, it's a grammatical question, but I want to ask you about your understandings. What kind of sentence is this? Oh dear, yes. And then mark of exclamation. Can you please tell me the answer? Very good. Very good. It's an exclamatory sentence. Very good, Misha and Fazia. You got it right. Yes, it's an exclamatory sentence, and Akhtar told his uncle that not only the students but the other teachers and the principals also participated in this task. Uncle, is it a matter of shame to clean what we ourselves make dirty? Akhtar, but think of a gentleman cleaning the bathroom. Shouldn't the sweeper do it? Yes, Amar, very good, beta. Shouldn't the sweeper do it? Okay, now Akhtar was giving the reasons to his uncle, Mr. Inayat. Mr. Inayat asked him a question, कि, is it not fair that the thing that we made ourselves dirty, we should clean it ourselves? जो चीज़ हम खुद गंदी करते हैं, जो चीज़, जो जगह, जो चीज़ हम खुद जहाँ पर कचरा डालते हैं या उसको गंदा करते हैं, तो क्या हमारा फर्ज नहीं है? Is it not our obligation or duty to clean it ourselves? What was the reply of Akhtar? Akhtar said, but we are a gentleman. And how can a gentleman clean a bathroom? This is the task of a sweeper or a maid. He or she should do this stuff. Uncle, is the sweeper not a human being? Akhtar quietly, yes, he is. Uncle, are not our servants human beings like us? After I should say they are. Okay. So basically, Mr. Inayat wanted to teach him a lesson that this is not only a task of the servants, because servants are also human beings. They are also like us. So the thing that we made ourselves dirty and unclean, we should clean it ourselves. This is our responsibility. This is what dignity of work means. This lesson gave us this lesson that the thing that we make ourselves dirty, we should clean it ourselves. This is our task. We should not be angry or annoyed why we are doing such kind of tasks. This is actually dignity of work. Dignity of work means that we should not feel cross, angry, or annoyed to do any kind of work. We should give equal importance and regard to all kinds of jobs and tasks. Okay? If we are washing, if we are cleaning, we should not be annoyed or angry that why are we doing all these things? No, because if we take examples of the foreign countries, there is no concept of sweepers, the maids, the servants over there. But as we Pakistanis, we hire servants and maids at our homes to clean our houses, to wash the dishes and all those things. But in foreign countries, they all do these things themselves. That is why they are progressing, because they know the importance of work. They know the dignity of work. They know the importance of dignity of work. They don't feel any kind of shame or they don't feel cross while doing any kind of work themselves. Okay, uncle. Then we should treat them as we treat ourselves and should always be ready to do ourselves what we ask them to do for us. एंड लेट मी टेल यू क्लास 10 कि हमारा तो इस्लाम मजहब ही हमें ये बात सिखाता है कि जो चीज़ हम खुद खाएं वही हम अपने मुलाजिमों को भी खिलाएं, जो कपड़ा हम खुद पहने वही हम अपने मुलाजिमों को भी पहनने के लिए दें. सो आवर रिलीजन teaches us a lesson of equality and respect. Nobody is, if you remember the teachings of the last sermon of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, हजूर पाक ने क्या फरमाया था, किसी अरबी को किसी गैर अरबी पर और किसी गैर अरबी को किसी अरबी पर कोई बरतरी हासिल नहीं है. किसी काले को किसी गोरे पर और किसी गोरे को किसी काले पर कोई बरतरी हासिल नहीं है. Everybody is equal. So why should we take these servants and maids for grantedly? No, they are also the human beings. हमें जो काम हम खुद कर रहे हैं वही काम हम उनसे करवाएं. जो हम खुद खा रहे हैं, जो हम खुद पहन रहे हैं, वही चीज हम उनको भी खाने के लिए दें और पहनने के लिए दें. दिस इज द एक्चुअल एग्जाम, दिस इज आवर एक्चुअल टेस्ट कि व्हाट वी आर ईटिंग. वी शुड नॉट गिव देम द लेफ्ट ओवर्स. So whatever we are eating ourselves and whatever we are wearing ourselves, we should share all those things with them. We should not give them the leftovers. ऐसा नहीं हो कि जो बच कुछ गया और जो मुझे ड्रेस पसंद नहीं है, जो मैं पहनना पसंद नहीं करती, थोड़ा फट गया, कोई भी उसमें डैमेज हो गया, वो अब मैंने उठा के अपनी मेड को या सर्वेंट को दे दिया. दिस इज नॉट द lesson that our religion teaches us. Okay, Akhtar, but it looks so odd. So odd means very weird, ajeeb. Uncle, yes, perhaps it does, but this is because we have forgotten the noble example of our holy prophet, peace be upon him. He would never ask anyone to do anything which he himself would not do. He loved doing for himself and for others with his own hands. Excuse me. He repaired his shoes, mended and washed his clothes, and swept his room. When the mosque at Medina was being built, he carried mud and building material. During the Battle of the Khandaq, he joined his companions in digging the trench outside Medina. So this is what I was telling you earlier, that Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, we should take his examples and his companions' examples, that they not only did their own work themselves, but they also helped the other people as well, like the widows, the poor, the needy, who are the actual needy ones. They also helped them as well. Ruxana, were his companions not like him, uncle? Now, this was the question of Ruxana कि क्या असहाबाए कराम भी हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की तरह थे? Yes. The companions of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, also followed the examples of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Once again, I will correct you here. That this question means that did companions of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, also follow examples of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, or not? जबकि आप में से कुछ बच्चे ऐसे हैं जो ये गलत मतलब ले रहे हैं कि क्या असहाबाए कराम हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को पसंद करते थे? नो. Like him doesn't mean पसंद करना. Here like mean कि were they alike Holy Prophet, peace be upon him? Were they acting upon the teachings of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him? This is the actual meaning of this question कि हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की मिसाल पर, की तालीमात पर क्या असहाबाए कराम ने भी अमल किया? Uncle, you are right, Ruxana. Hazrat Abu Bakr not only did his own work, but also fetched water for widows and neighbors who were very old and had no one to work for them. Reply of uncle was positive. Yes, obviously, Ashab-e Karam ne bhi Hazur Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam ki talimat par amal kiya. Now, uncle had started giving the examples of different companions of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Like first example is of Hazrat Abu Bakr. He not only did his own work, but also fetched water for widows and neighbors who were very old and had no one to work for them. This is the first example that he had quoted. Acha. Now, I have included half of the lesson in this lecture, but you can open your books and with the help of your books, I can give you some other examples as well, like Hazrat Umar. What was the task of Hazrat Umar? Hazrat Umar once carried on his shoulder a large sack of flour for a needy family. Hazrat Ali labored in the garden of a Jew and gave away his wages in charity. And some more examples as well. Acha, a very, very important example that has been given in your book is the example of progress of China. What is the secret of China's progress? Who can give me the answer of this question? What is the actual secret of China's progress? China की तरक्की का राज क्या है? Who can give me the answer? This is given in your book. Hurry up, class 10. Class 10, are you there? What is the secret of China's progress? What is the secret of China's progress? Very good, Amar. They really respect for the dignity of work. They give equal importance to each and every kind of work. And every year, they are supposed to work in the field or a factory. A particular period of time is given to any kind of field or factory to do any kind of work there. And this practice is not only followed by the common people, but even a prime minister and his wife also follow the same example. Okay, so this is the actual secret of China's progress, that every year they work in a field or factory. A particular time period is given to a field or factory and they work there. This practice is not only followed by the common man, but also this practice is followed by the prime minister and his wife as well. Why? Because they really know the importance of dignity of work. They do not feel ashamed or they do not feel annoyed or crossed because of any kind of work that they do themselves. This is actually called the dignity of work. And once every nation has got the meaning of dignity of work, they will always progress. अगर हम लोग एक मतलब ये चीज समझ जाए ना कि डिग्निटी ऑफ वर्क कितना इम्पोर्टेंस है, तो हमें आगे बढ़ने से, प्रोग्रेस करने से कोई नहीं रोक सकता. If you remember my previous lecture, I have given you an example of you people as well. कि in break time, when your break get over, आप लोगों से ये कहा जाता है कि please pick up all these wrappers and put them in the dustbin. But you people feel ashamed of this. You people feel ashamed of this कि why should we do it? और आप उसी वक्त टीचर्स को ये एग्जाम्पल एक्सप्लेनेशन देना शुरू कर देते हैं कि मैंने तो नहीं फेंका, why should I pick it up? It doesn't matter at all कि you have thrown it or not, but this is your task to keep your surroundings and your area neat and clean. It means that you people have not understood. Okay, Fazia, okay. It means that you people have not understood the importance of dignity of work. This was the actual question of the uncle. If I move little bit back, okay, this is the question was uncle. Let me show you that slide. Um, where is that question? Uh, I think I'm not getting that question. That was the question. Yes, this is the question. Is it a matter of shame to clean what we ourselves make dirty? The actual thing, this is the actual thing I want to explain you is that कि जब आप लोग break time में ground में बैठकर lunch करते हो और lunch करने के बाद wrappers को इधर उधर फेंकते हो, so this is the actual thing that the actual ground that you make yourselves dirty. आप खुद ही उसको गंदा करते हो and after that you people give me the explanations or the other teachers the explanations कि teacher why should I pick it up? So this is called the dignity of work. Okay, we should not feel ashamed of doing any kind of work. Once if we get the meaning of, understand the meaning of dignity of work, we will always develop and we will always progress. Okay? अच्छा. उसके बाद there are some few examples given in your books. For example, Hazrat Fatma, the beloved daughter of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की लाडली बेटी थी, लेकिन कभी भी उन्होंने अपने कामों के लिए अपने लिए कोई नौकर नहीं रखा था. She used to fetch water, ground corn and swept the house. वो खुद ही कॉर्न ग्राउंड करती थी, चक्की में पीसती थी, वो खुद ही अपने घर की सफाई करती थी, वो खुद ही पानी भरकर लाती थी. अगर देखा जाए तो हजरत फातिमा से बढ़ के कौन है मुझे बताइए. हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की लाडली बेटी थी वो. और उनकी मतलब कि हमारे लिए वो एक बहुत 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 अजीम हस्ती है. उनकी कहना चाहिए कि हम लोग उनकी खाक की पाँव की खाक के बराबर भी नहीं है. तो जब इतनी अजीम हस्ती, जब इतनी बड़ी हस्ती अपने घर के काम अपने काम खुद कर सकती है, तो हु वी आर, हम कौन है. But we are so proud of this thing. Why should we do this work ourselves? Even we have hired lots of servants at our homes. हमारे घरों में ड्राइवर्स हैं, हमारे घरों में गार्डनर्स हैं, हमारे घरों में मेड्स हैं, सर्वेंट्स हैं. हर काम के लिए हम लोगों ने अपने घरों में रखा हुआ है लोगों को और हम उनको पे करते हैं. और दे डू द सेम, दे क्लीन ऑल दोज थिंग्स दैट वी मेक आवरसेल्व्स डर्टी. वो तमाम चीजें वो साफ करते हैं जिनको हम खुद गंदा करते हैं. ओके, this is the basic concept in our this country Pakistan. But if we take examples of the foreign countries, international countries, there is no concept of hiring a servant or a maid over there. They do all their work themselves. अपना तमाम काम खुद अपने हाथों से करते हैं. So this is all about the importance of the dignity of work, the lesson dignity of work. Now I can give you the meanings of some difficult words. The slide is in front of you. You already know the meanings of these words. Cross means annoyed or angry. Ashamed means embarrassment or humiliation. Trench means a long narrow ditch, जिसको उर्दू में खंदक भी कहा जाता है. Companions means friends or partner. Odd means very weird or strange, यानी कि अजीब और गरीब लगना. ठीक है. अच्छा. Now you people get ready. You people are going to give me the answers of these questions. First of all, question number 1 is, why did Akhtar not answer his mother? Why did Akhtar not answer his mother? Why? Very good, Amar, because he was so angry as he was made to work like servants at school because a social service week was being going on or held in his school. That is why he was made to work like a servant in his school. And this thing had really made him annoyed and angry. Fausia, you have to mention the reason as well. Why he was so angry? Because he was made to work like a servant in his school because of that social service week. Okay, otherwise your answer will be incomplete. So this is very important to mention the reason of his bad mood. Okay. Okay. Question number 2. What did Mr. Inayat tell the children? What did Mr. Inayat tell the children? Yes, basically Mr. Inayat was the favorite uncle of children. And why was he favorite uncle of children? Because he had been to many parts of the world And he used to tell his experiences about the different parts of the world to the children, and children used to listen him very, very carefully and with great interest. That is why when he heard about this thing that Akhtar was feeling cross because he was made to work like a servant in his school, Mr. Inayat told the children about the dignity of work, about the importance of dignity of work, and he had quoted different examples of his personal experiences and the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and his companions as well. Okay. Question number three. What reason did Akhtar give his uncle for being cross? What reason did Akhtar give his uncle for being cross? Fazia, you will write, Harim, you will write the answer in past tense. Mr. Inayat told the children, not tell the children. Kindly follow the same tense which is given in the question. What reason did Akhtar give his uncle for being cross? Yes, very good, Fazia. Akhtar gave the reason of being cross that there was a social service week in their school and the teacher asked him to dust the cupboards and desks. Very good, very good. Very good, Amar. Number four. What did the teacher do himself? What did the teacher do himself? Yes, good. The teacher emptied the dustbins and headmaster, very good. Clean the washroom, good. What did the holy prophet, peace be upon him, love? हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम किस चीज से मोहब्बत करते थे? किस चीज क्या चीज उनको पसंद थी? While regarding the dignity of work. Yes, the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, loved to do his own work, even not only his own work, but he helped the other people who were needy, poor, widow, they helped them as well. Okay, very good. Okay, the next question is, were the companions of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, like him? Were the companions of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, like him? क्या हजूर पाक के असहाबाए कराम भी उन्हीं की तरह थे? Yes, they were also like the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and they followed the teachings of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. They not only did their own work, but also helped the other people in doing their work, who had nobody to help them out. जिनका कोई भी नहीं था मदद करने के लिए, जो बूढ़े थे, गरीब थे, या widows थी, या needy थे. Okay. Okay. The next thing is, are not our servants human beings like us? We are having a reference to the context. Or are not our servants human beings like us? Very good, Fazia. Right answer. Name the lesson first of all. Yes, name of the lesson is dignity of work. Who was the speaker? Muhammad Danial, beta. What are you writing? You have given the answer. No, they are. What kind of answer is this, beta? Yes, Harim and Fazia, you did the same mistake again. The question is in was.
Answer should also be in was. Okay. If the question is in present tense, answer should also be in present. If the question is in past, answer should also be in past. Beta, this thing will lose your marks. इसी चीज से आप अपने marks lose करोगे. Why don't you follow my instructions? जो मैं बहुत मतलब आपको बता चुकी हूँ कि the question you have to follow the same tense which has been given in the question. Otherwise, you will lose your marks. I am telling you again and again. Okay, yes. Who was the speaker? Mr. Inayat was the speaker. Who was the listener? Akhtar was the listener. Okay, now question number 4 is what was the matter being discussed? So, what was actually being discussed between them? What was the matter being discussed? Basically, Akhtar's reason of being annoyed and angry was being discussed, that a social service week was being held in his school and he was feeling so angry. He was made to work like a servant. That is why he was feeling so angry. And Uncle Mr. Inayat was giving the children different examples how the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and his companions not only did their own work but they helped the other people as well. Very good, Amar. Very good answer you have given. Okay. Now we have another thing. Let me show you the slide. Another dialogue. Then we should treat them as we treat ourselves. Another dialogue which has been taken from the same lesson. Uh, Name the speaker. Who is the speaker here?